Hello and welcome to Insights from Autistic. I am Arman Khodaei, a 25-year-old on the autism spectrum. Today's video is about how I learn. So typically when I learn about a new subject, or actually when I learn about anything, like when I learn about a person or what have you, I learn usually very quickly. And the way that I learn makes it so that I understand about 90% in a very short period of time, and it also makes it so I can also see like the future of where something's going. Like I can see like where somebody's going in their life. I can see where technology is moving. I have an idea of like the economic system, politics. If I was interested in biology, I could see where the future of that was going. Autism, what have you. So whatever my interest becomes, I learn about it at a very rapid rate. And like I said, I learned about 90% of that subject in a very short period of time. And so how does this work for me? Well, I haven't learned any languages other than English, but if I really applied myself, I could probably learn at a decent pace, especially languages that are closer to English, maybe like French or Spanish. I don't know if those are close to English. Whatever languages are closest to English, I could probably learn at a fast pace. The reason why is when I'm learning about something, you know, if languages, I know that there's like patterns. Like there's certain words in some languages, certain patterns, you know, there's a pattern to the dialect and things like that. And so like how one who learns languages very quickly would notice the patterns in languages and put them together. With me, I notice the patterns in things. Say, I decide I want to learn about real estate, which is actually something I don't have an interest in right now. But I can look at the basic concept. I just read through the little facts that I need to, maybe talk to somebody in real estate, and I notice the patterns into something else. Like I might notice a pattern that relates to Star Wars, and then something that relates to a comic book that I read. You know, because like in Star Wars, you know, there might be like an economic policy sort of thing that or a Greek mythology thing, and I might apply this Greek mythology thing to something in a comic book. I notice how things connect, so I connect the dots in such a fashion like, okay, this is like that, like that, like that, this is like that, and it all comes together for me. So I learn very quickly. Like I said, I notice all these patterns, and then the other 10% I have to, you know, pretty much devote myself to learning about something. So if I wanted to, you know, learn about, you know, Tom Clancy, his books. I haven't read any Tom Clancy books. You know, I could read one book, read up a bio on Tom Clancy, and then I would apply it to everything else I've read, to all my experiences in life, and then it'd all come together, and I'd have like a 90% understanding of Tom Clancy and his books, and where his books would be going, and all that type of stuff. Or if it was going to be something like physics. I actually study a little bit of physics, and I actually have a pretty good understanding. Besides the mathematical aspects, I have a very good grasp of the physics in terms of a conceptual aspect. You know, I just look at the patterns. I say what I learned from here, here, and here, and it just comes together. And it's like the same thing with people. I say, okay, this is like this person has these in common with this other person, or something in a story, what have you, and then I know about 90% of that person in a very short period of time because I'm able to see the patterns. You know, I say, okay, this is what this person is doing. This is what they do for work. This is how they view their work. This is how they view their life. This is how they. These are the words that they say for certain sentences. You know, like how somebody talks. How some. You know, I don't notice like the tone, but I notice the words that they use. I think I'm more of probably a verbal person than anything else because I definitely catch up on like verbal things, and I just piece everything together like that, and that is how I learn, and I learn very quickly. You know, if I really want to learn things, I can learn at a very fast pace. I don't know if any. I'm pretty sure other people with autism are the same way. Not everyone, but you know, I'm starting to read this book. You know, Born on a Blue Day, and I think it's similar for Daniel Tam. You know, I think he puts together the patterns, and that helps develop a good memory. And I think. This also, the fact that I do piece patterns and stuff like that together, I think it takes up less space in my brain to do that. And I think it enables me to remember more as well. So that is how I usually learn things. Not always, but usually. So I thank you for watching this video, and I wish all of you an awesome day of awesomeness. Thank you.